Okay. Okay. What's up? How's it going, everybody? Hello. By everybody, I mean, I don't know. It might. I've seen more people comment than Streamlabs is telling me are actually in here right now. So I don't trust it. I have no idea. I'm gonna pretend like it's just the one person viewing, like it says. What's up? How's it going, everybody? So it's been a hot minute since we've been able to do one of these streams. Last week I was too busy. Oh, I had a work thing. That's what it was. I couldn't do it last week. I had a work thing. Yeah, so we're back in the saddle, as it were. 2 weeks ago we did an Inktober special, and I'm thinking I'm wildly behind, I should say, for Inktober. I basically, after day 6 this month, got like super weight. Oh, hey Tyler, thank you. Also, what's not to love about the Phoebus emojis? Thank you, Tyler. There's an automatic thank button. I'm just gonna do that. Thanks for the, what is that? K-pop merch. What's K-pop? Oh yeah, K-pop emotes. Ayo. Anyway, so I'm thinking I'm not going to put my burden of being behind in Inktober on everybody else this time. I'm thinking we're probably just gonna do some old-fashioned fusions, and if I have time to catch up for Inktober, I do, and if I don't, I don't. But I kind of want to do a fusion tonight, at least one. So I think it's time we kind of go back to form when we pull up the wheel. I'm hoping that everybody else is okay with that, because that's kind of what I've decided. Yeah, let me turn down this music a little bit. It's getting a little bit rowdy on my side. Okay. Okie dokie. That sounds good. So we're gonna spin the wheel, folks. So, I should point out, there is a new redemption option in for Dust of the Star for channel points. For 1,000, you can make me respin the wheel if you do not like what it's landed on. So if you're a long-term watcher, then you've probably, stacked up a fair amount of them, because we didn't really have anything compelling to use them for before. So feel free to just mess this entire thing up for me. That's part of the fun. All right. So let's spin this wheel. Un más. Beyond this. Stantler it is. I'm gonna pretend like Stantler's gonna be the pick and just go for it. Stantler boy. All right, Stantler. And spin the wheel again. Lucario. Wow, that's a good one. Lucario and Stantler. Actually, this is a pretty good combo. I don't know about y'all, but I'm thinking. Oh, no, it's not centaur time. I was thinking about that. But what if we did Lucario, but we gave it some Stantler features, but it's like a Lucario base? That's what I'm thinking. We tend to go the centaur. What's a centaur? Okay, we could do a centaur. That sounds good to me too. I think it'll turn out pretty okay either way. Centaur time. Centaur time. Let me pull up my reference material. Can I flip this image? It's not. Blue Stantler, huh? That'd be kind of interesting. All right, so let's hide this here wheel. Get this out of the way. It's been a while. I feel a little rusty. Skipped a week. Didn't do Fusion 2 weeks ago. Did this Inktober stuff. And man, oh man. If you learned anything, Zach says, it's that you can never go wrong with a good centaur. It's very true. It's very true. So anyway, let's get the name down here. Lucantler. Lucantler's a good one. Stantario. Ah, see, there it is. Stantario, Lucantler. I kind of like Lucantler. Yeah, let's go with Lucantler. Okay. Danger Rudolph. C. Alrighty. Oh, and this is going to be I need to start noting these. Lucario. Okie dokie. Good deal, friends. Oh, he absolutely is included in reindeer games. That's almost a misnomer. All right, so the difficulty is, if you take a look at the body of Lucario, he's a thin boy. He's look at that little waist. Look at them. Just also more thick hips. Damn, I didn't realize that. Oh, I didn't realize that Lucario was so thick. It's gonna be Lopunny all over again. Or at least the jokes will be Lopunny all over again. Yeah, that's right. Thick Centaur Club. All right, so again, it's been a hot minute since I've drawn it all. I haven't done much again since October 6th for Inktober, and I think I did one or two more after we did our stream at the beginning of the month. It's been an interesting month. I want to say for myself, it's been very, very full of stress. You know, stressful. So yeah. This is going to be nice. I'm very excited to hang out and do this stuff. Buff deer, normal, fighting normal or steel normal. I'm thinking fighting normal because that combo doesn't really exist yet, does it? I don't think it does. Yeah, y'all feel free to fight over the typing. I'd be super excited to start putting like some of the typing images on here. We can even start making up a couple of like, you know, oh, hey Ken, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. It'd be kind of cool to start like putting types on these and maybe making up a little bit like a short Pokedex entry, so that when we post these final images, they actually look kind of like finalized and not just like a sketch with some reference material and arrows on them, right? Just a thought. Just a thought. So. There should be an SO command. Shouldn't there? I think we've used it before. There you go. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Cameron, for doing that. Yeah, anything that works in the crystal streams should also work here. And I think the shout out works there as well, because I think we shout out Robert once in a while when he pops in. Now that you haven't already heard it from me a million times before, everybody, but if you have not checked out Lured Up or the other fine podcasts in the Pokemon Professor Network, you absolutely should. If you like Pokemon content, especially if you're interested in something that's a little bit less family friendly than our content, then you should go over there. It's excellent content made by excellent people, and they're very, very good friends of the show. And I mean that both professionally and personally. So go check out their content, please. We're totally keeping the Stantler tail, right? Like just a little butt, I think. Yeah, it's just like a little poof. I love it too much to take the Lucario tail instead. Carlo, there you go. He figured it out. Less family friendly equals they swear. That's very true. Speaking of podcasts that swear, if y'all want to hear me on an uncensored podcast, I was just on the most recent episode of Pixels, Polygons, and Fun. Raging Gingy from the Discord, that's his podcast, and he had me on this past week. I believe the episode's 115 and it's out. So yeah, we could put, you know what we could do? We could have the poof, and then we could have like the tail protruding, like the Lucario tail protruding out of it. I'd be kind of down for that. Okay. Yeah, Lucario has a tail. It's a long one, too. Oh, we have to put the Stantler horns on the Lucario head, too, don't we? Yes. Yes, we do. Yeah. Okay. Do we want to give it Lucario paws instead of hooves? I think that might be a good one. Oh, yeah, you rolled the test quote. Yay! That's like worth celebration in and of itself. I'm thinking, actually, now that I'm drawing this out here, this body part needs to be bigger. For sure. That looks better. Looks more proportional to me. I gotta start putting rules on this, though. I think if we end up doing centaurs and stuff, it's got to be like, it's kind of like it's like a one drawing a week sort of thing. You know what I mean? See you, Ken. Thanks for stopping by. Catch you later. I still think that's better than a clip. Yeah. I agree. I didn't think so in the moment, but it aged pretty well. That's pretty funny. I'm just not feeling too creative at poses today, everybody. I'll just admit that up front. I'm thinking the hooves and then give them the regular hands. Yeah, there we go. They'll be okay. There's a quote from Colton in there. That's awesome. So I think we'll do this in 3 layers like we do most of the drawings that I actually feel good about, which means I put more time into them. So this will be the rough sketch layer, and then we'll do a medium sketch layer, and then we'll do an ink layer. Everybody. I think these arms might be too long. No, actually, those are the right length. Based on the reference where it actually falls down. It's because the bottom half of Lucario's arms, like the forearms, are all just huge. They're just huge paws. There's gigantic hands. With these spikes. I almost called it a fin, but it's really like almost like a steel nail, isn't it? DeFi's here. What's up? Cameron was just bemoaning the fact that you were not here to go through with quotes with her and stuff. Hey, thank you for the sub, DeFi. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. They were a little bit long, so I will shorten these up just a smidge than the original block. Oh, Fish is here too. What's up, Fish? What's going on? All right. Since this is a relaxation, good vibes only sort of stream, I normally don't stream drink squatted up during these, but tonight is an exception. The return of Mashup Mondays. It's a good thing. So I wonder all right, I got a question for everybody. Paw over here or paw over here, which one do you think looks like it's the right size? Streaming Squad is worth screaming in chat about. You're thinking both, or both of the right size? You think so? They're a little bit different. I think the one on the left is a bit thicker, and one on the right is definitely thinner. I think here, actually, I think I figured it out. I think if I brought it up like this, it would feel infinitely better. Right side one. Right side one. Okay. Depth perception makes it different, but the back one wouldn't be bigger. The front one would be bigger if it was depth perception, right? So I'm thinking the one on the right side I think is also the correct choice. And so we're gonna kind of go with that. We're gonna shorten this guy up just a little bit, just thin it up. That definitely looks better. It might be something we have to come back to when we start doing some different sketches, when we do our second sketch layer, rather. Yeah. Got some fur coming up over here around him. Around this here neck. It is hard to shade good, thanks me. There we go. That feels a lot better. It was way too wild to begin with. I was like, ooh. Oh, yo, Pure Lighter, what's up? How's it going? Are you ears deep in this stream, my friend? Pretty good. Oh man, I appreciate it. Wait until we actually get to the drawing part. Not just the sketch. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, you mean you're doing a pretty good? Oh, that's good. I was about to say that's a wild thing to say about a rough sketch. Good. Okay. See, now the butt tail might be too bulbous. Nothing worse than the bulbous butt tail. Really just ruin an entire composition. I'm still not sold on the double tail. Just saying. Wait, why are we panicking? What's this about? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Okie dokie. Maybe just some face work, and then we will. Nothing. You know what? I knew you were gonna go with that. Nothing worse than a bulbous butt tail. It's true though. This is a life lesson worth knowing. Don't like it. Make it bigger. Didn't realize the inside of Lucario's ears was a Star Trek communicator. Okay, so definitely the antlers. Where do the antlers come out? From behind the ears, we think? I think so. Too bad you missed the quote. That's okay. This one was definitely not something I wanted to remember saying anyway. Yeah, where do the antlers go? Do we think? All right, so here are a couple of choices. Let's say red. Red is option A. These are for the roots, by the way, of the antlers. Blue, it would be behind the ear, so it'd be option B. Probably should like start back here somewhere and then come out. That's option B. And green is option C, between the ears. We're thinking A, B, or C. Make the antlers huge with tiny pointy ears at the end. Oh boy, that is an idea for sure. I don't know though, because ears don't go through antlers. They're bone. So I don't know how that would work. I'm thinking my vote in front and inside of the ear. Oh. Piercing the ear. Antler helmet. Oh man. So many good ideas flying around. I'm thinking, guys, okay, so normally Lucario has these hanging like these dog earlobe things, right? What if we just did the antlers down there instead? Would that work? I think so. Oh, no, not doing 4 antlers, Carlo. These things are pretty intricate. I was just like making this circle like, God, these things are, oh, woof. I don't know if I could get them to layer correctly in such a way that would look good. You know what I mean? Antlers facing the, I think so too. Yeah, very surreal. Absolutely. I almost need to do these red setups so I can make sure I got these angles correct, because they're stupidly intricate. Gauges. Oh, hey, we've got both Fish and DeFi here. Can we get some love in the chat for PvP Corner? 2 weeks in a row. It's been spectacular. I'm very happy with the work they've been putting out. It started off as a joke in actually one of these streams, and then we were like, why not? And then they went for it, and I was like, I can't say no. It's a good idea. Ooh. And thank you for shouting them out, Cameron. Thank you. All right, so that's what one would look like. I think if we had another one behind it, it would kind of give a kind of a good. I don't think it's bad. Let me just say that. I don't think it looks bad. Okay, so there are a couple of things that I really want to adjust once we actually get to it. The face is one of them. I gotta bring this whole section down here. I gotta make that smaller. So it's a little bit too tall in the mouth area for sure. Yeah, I think the downward facing antlers are gonna be okay. Wasn't sure, and I was ready to give up and put them through the ear. But it looks like we can avoid that tonight, which is nice. Nice. Spiky boy. Okay, so then we can actually, what's nice too is that some of the patterns down here work pretty well with the transition into a centaur body, which is cool. I'm very excited to clean this one up. It's been kind of a messy sketch thus far. So one thing I am going to do tonight, though, is that when we hit 9, we're going to be done, kind of wherever we're at. So I'm thinking since this is going to be sort of a longer one, we'll probably only just do the one combo today. If that's okay. The centaur Pokemon take a lot. They really do. They're cool, but they take quite a bit of time. There's so much to cover on them, you know. We're going to move this over, make him shorter. Oh yeah, that's way better. Look at that, that's way better. He looks better, not more like a hot dog or like a wiener dog or something. Holla for $1. Okay. All right. I'm thinking it's time for sketch layer number 2. How many channel points will it take to get me to combine 3 Pokemon? Now that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Or a missing evolution type. So I think a missing evolution type isn't going to be something that I think people would have to redeem points for. That's a good enough idea that we could just plan a stream around it. Oh, I mean, how many are there? How many missing EV types are there? Somebody else put their thinking cap on. Mine just won't fit my head right now. Actually, fun fact, my head is so comically large that most hats do not fit my head. Fun little piece of Chris's eternal suffering trivia. Take that to the bank. Oh yeah, do you also have a comical cranium? It's the worst because I like hats and I think I look good in a hat, but yeah, I just especially I have a lot of hair. Like during quarantine, I had really long hair. It's like I want to cover this up with a hat. I put it on there, and it looked like it was just sitting, like it was a miniature hat that got stuck in the wash and just sat on top of my head like a Lego or something. You and your brother have big heads. My sister's got a big head too. Yeah, it's definitely a genetic thing. I feel you and your brother on that level for sure. That's funny. Community point goals, Fish. No, that's a good idea. That's something that I haven't done. Hey, I just put a new goal in for the respin. Let's not take it too fast. You don't want to make me dizzy, do you? Come on. No, it's a really good idea. DeFi, welcome back. You have a bar in town called Richard Craniums. It's hilarious. So what do we think a good goal point, I guess a community point goal would be, a total would be for doing things like EVs and special requests and stuff like that? Like the missing evolutions is just such a good idea. That sounds like so much fun, y'all. It really does. Combine 3 Pokemon's a good one too. Yep. Combine 1 Pokemon? Deal, Fish. You got it. There were 10 missing evolutions. Okay. Yeah, I thought we had talked about it before too, Kimmy. I just, I can't remember a gosh darn thing this month at all. I mean, I was talking to DeFi and Fish about something, and they referenced something in that conversation. I was like, I'm sorry if this was mentioned before, but I haven't remembered a single gosh darn thing from October since it started. Having a hard time. Stress is a hell of a drug. As I'm sure many people can, that's kind of a common theme we're all dealing with right now. Yeah, everybody's having a hard time for sure. Yeah. I'm liking these proportions a lot better. How we narrowed the face down here. I think it feels a lot better to me. Make sure I don't cover up that line so I know that it's there for inking later. But yeah, he's looking much more Lucario-esque than the initial sketch did, for sure. Kimmy, that bar name is hilarious. Poor Decisions, P-O-U-R. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, okay. Oh, everybody is very into this Eevee idea. I think it'd be kind of fun. I think. What do you think about? What do you? how would you all feel about if we, since it's not going to be like a fusion, since it's going to be like a straight up Pokemon design, right? What about if we assigned everybody, anybody that wanted to take one, they could make one, and they'd have to give some typing, right? So they would pick the one that they want. And then they write up some moves that it might have, or some abilities that it might have, or like a short description, and we base our drawings off of that to give us like a starting point, and also to get some like community engagement, so people feel more connected to these instead of me just being like, this is what I made up. Or I could just make them up. Either way, I'm okay with whatever. I think it'd be kind of fun. Yeah. I too think it is a good idea, Cameron. I think it's actually, so he's going to have longer arms than Lucario normally does, but I think in this instance it's okay, because we need him to be a little bit more lanky anyway for this. So I feel as though it's relatively appropriate and called for. It doesn't look bad. So why the heck not, huh? Why the heck not? I mean, I don't know if somebody said this already. I'm sorry, I'm not really keeping up with the chat as much tonight. But I remember seeing a bunch of fan concept art of people when Sword and Shield was coming out, and they were like, "What if they put evolutions in there?" And putting the steel one in there called Guardian was a sweet name. I saw somebody else come up with. Guardian is a dope name. Caspion's a good one. Wispion, ooh, those are both good. Dwayne Johnson. You funny, fish. You funny. Guardian, yeah, that's the one. It's almost too good to not use. I remember seeing that and being like, that's legit. I believe that one. And I saw the art and it's compelling, but you can tell when it's not official, right? But you're just like, dang, I want this to be real. Very cool stuff. Should probably finish the antler too while we're up here. By finish, I mean this second sketch layer. Oof. Okay, that looks a little bit, a wee bit better. They're a little bit longer than they need to be, but you know what? Let's see if we can't fix that, actually. Pretty kind of dope if we could. It's more rounded. That looks a lot better to me. I hope it does to everybody else as well, but yeah, there we go. How, wait, Toxion, why not Poison? It's very close to Poison already. No, come back. Need to get that glove I keep talking about. Ooh, this song sounds like it's from the Dying Light soundtrack. I'm so excited to get Kyle to play games, like horror games, guys. Dying Light in particular is one of my all-time favorite zombie games. So excited for him to try it. And pee live on stream. He won't pee live on stream. But wouldn't that be funny? What? Okay. All right, Cameron. Yes. Yes. You got them all? You're gonna post them all? Sounds good. Or were you saying because I was saying gross, weird shit that you were like, oh, well, maybe, maybe don't. Maybe don't say that. Glideon is a really good one. Yeah, anytime that you can, like, you know, put like a word in there, like a full actual word, it feels more clever than ones that don't. That's looking. That's looking. I still think maybe this could be thinned up even just a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. That's right. We didn't really discuss the butt tail very much. We did. I mean, the tail within a tail is what I really mean. We discussed the butt tail at great length and its bulbousness. We also need to make a point tier or a community goal of doing a mega version of one of our fusions. I know people were asking about the mega tropony in chat. That's another idea. Oh, see ya, fish. Have a good day. Oh, well, don't be even later. How about that? Don't be even later. F's in the chat for Fish's work. Yeah, there it is. Come back to that later. Those are some thick back hooves, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I don't think it looks bad per se. Let me bring this in just a little bit. Hey, Bobby, what's up, dude? Thank you for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Hey, yeah, I guess it's I see every other streamer shout this out that I watch, so if you didn't know, if you have a Amazon Prime account, you can Prime sub to people. I'm not saying me, I'm saying somebody. It's just free money for your favorite streamer. So if you want to go help out, like literally anybody, there's a handful of excellent choices that are even in this chat right now, so you pick and choose. But if you didn't know, it's there. I don't see how people don't know, you know. That's right, it's got some spots on it too. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do, but somebody's vertigo just got triggered. So how are we thinking? Just the ball tail, or the ball and the Lucario tail coming out of it? Which, if you can't see because I'm too zoomed out, but if we zoom in, you can hear. You can see it there. Looks a little weird. So I'm thinking just the ball tail. Thinking just the ball tail. Do it to the shape of the top part of a Lucario tail. Do it in the shape of the top part of a Lucario tail. You mean the ball at the end of the Lucario tail? Oh, pardon me. Or just like have just the end come out, make it short, so it's like this. Also, hey Wyatt, what's up, dude? Looks a little weird. Don't know if I'm wild about it. We can revisit it, especially at inking. Oh, good to hear you good, man. We'll revisit that idea when we get there in inking, because that's something that doesn't rely on the rest of it being built out. So we can definitely come back to that one. I think once we have some clean lines, we'll know exactly what we're doing. Just gonna finish this up, and then we can ink this bad boy. Yeah. That like looks so short in comparison because it is. That's why it looks all messed up. That looks a little bit better. All right. Looks about ready for inkage, I think. How are the folks at home feeling? I think it's inking time, y'all. If I had to guess. Going to take the resounding silence as a yeah, go for it. Lucario Minotaur, that's right, that's what we came here to do. This is almost too thick, okay. It's gonna straight line on me. Pooey. You know what? I think it's time for me to bring. Turn this down for Inktober. It's time to bring it back up. Yeah. I like that placement better anyway. Did chat move to the Mashup Mondays Discord channel? Is that what happened? Are y'all talking about your evolutions over there? Self stuff, yeah. So what was the big thing that dropped today? Did they reveal something? Yeah, dude, chill vibes for sure. It's been, I know you're also going through it, so. Whew. This is nice. New cup hype. All right, they showed the badge for the next cup. Any indication of what the theme might be from the cup, or the badge rather? Oh, good. Hey, I mean, I don't need anybody to talk. It was just everybody was talking so much and then it was like gone. And so I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay. All right, cool. If we're all just hanging out and vibing, that's what this is for. I'm happy that we're vibing together. It's fun. More fun that way. Canceling stream Wednesday. You think to tell people to watch Alfindiel's Sylph Cup reveal stream? Oh, okay, okay. Dragons, huh? All right. If it's interesting enough, I might actually do a Sylph Cup for the first time in, like, you know, 6 months. Stream vibes. It's a race against the clock with this one this week, y'all. It's already quarter to 9. All right, I know I said it was a 9 o'clock hard end here, but if the ink isn't done, I'm not done. There's no way. Is DWTS Dancing with the Stars? Is there anybody notable dancing? I haven't watched it in a few seasons. I kind of fell off. I never really like watched it, but if there was somebody on there was notable, I'd be like, oh yeah. I'd make sure to watch the routines later. Didn't realize they were still doing Dancing with the Stars. AJ from Backstreet Boys? Ooh, okay, sign me up, actually. I was a Backstreet Boys person in my youth. I also liked NSYNC, but if I had to pick, because you had to pick. Three nines tonight. I mean, he was already kind of a dancer. If you're in a boy band, you gotta be able to move. You know what I mean? Carol Baskin? Oh boy. Nelly can also dance already too, y'all. Carol Baskin, huh? That's funny. They canned Carol Baskin on Disney Night. I've never watched Catfish. Huh. Yeah, the one that Carlton was on was definitely one that I also made sure to tune into. Pardon me. Next week is Halloween, you think? So it's a good night to watch. Wait, there's gonna be oh wait, okay, so they're having a Halloween themed special, or is it gonna be on Halloween? Colton, I don't either. That's why I made up a dumb game that makes me draw things that I don't really have to get started with. I mean, it gives me stuff to get started with in and of itself, right? So, for instance, when we do this, we spin the wheel. I start off with one of them, and I'm just like, well, I kind of want to base it off of one of them, and then we combine and get another one in there, right? And it's easier that way, because you don't have to start from scratch. Do you draw a lot already, Colton? That was doing the fall season. It's a Halloween theme. Gotcha. I was about to say, because we're going to be playing definitely some Dying Light on Halloween. Hey, Rob. Hey. If you can't handle me and my uwu, you'll never... Oh, wait. What's the difference between oboe and uwu vocally? Also, hey, Rob. Is it owu? You have to look at something to draw it, not great at drawing from memory. Me neither. I keep looking over here at this monitor because this is where the reference material is for both Lucario and Stantler. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't take quite a bit from them. I mean, proportions and stuff, everything too. Dying Light is incredible. I would say finish it for sure. It's so good. The story is incredible. I would say the only trade-off of giving up your agency for choice, creative choice, and what you want to draw, right? So you don't have to think about it, is that sometimes you end up drawing things you're not necessarily comfortable with, right? Mine was definitely Gru Metal. And I complain about it almost every single stream. But robots are hard. And it turned out okay. Oh, hey, do we have a mod present that could give Rob a shout out, by the way? He did just sub. Oh no, we're not respinning the wheel now, Rob. It's too late, dude. That'd be wild though if we could do it midstream. Definitely. That's really thank you, DeFi. Thank you very much. That is very good advice, Wyatt, for sure. Start with inner details like the eyes and learn how to draw and then you learn how to draw from memory only if you've tried drawing it before by hand. That's a good way to go. When I was I learned a ton of anatomy because I was super this is gonna sound kind of weird, but I was super into Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. I still kind of am. I love Dragon Ball Z. Who doesn't? But I used to just like look at a picture and then try to recreate it, and those dudes are always ripped out of their minds, right? So I learned so much about like muscle structure and stuff without even realizing that I was picking it up, and it informed a lot of my drawing later on. Yeah, that's great. If anybody ever gives you garbage for it, I mean, like, don't be like, hey, look what I drew, this is my creation. Be like, hey, look what I drew from a reference, then that's for sure cool. But there's an infinite number of things to learn from that, man. That's a good way to go. Do you draw Dragon Ball Z characters, or what do you draw? Pokemon characters from video games, whatever interests you, that's the way to go. You should draw things that interest you. I mean, you should also challenge yourself and do some things that are out of your comfort zone, but you really want to kind of water the seed with things that you actually care about. Yeah. Okay, that's good there. See you, Rob. Good night. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. You meant like Pokemon and characters, like you love to draw superheroes, Marvel. Pokemon's always been good because it's mostly an art style to pick up from. Absolutely. But also, like I was talking about before about drawing Dragon Ball Z characters and learning a lot about anatomy, kind of like just by osmosis. Drawing Marvel characters, same thing. I mean, they all have all those tight latex suits on. It's mostly anatomy study in a lot of ways. So you're probably getting the same benefit out of that as I did. What's your favorite Marvel superhero? Now that's the real question. Thor or Spider-Man? I'm a Spider-Man like diehard fan. I love Thor though too, especially with the way that he's portrayed in the Marvel movies, Ragnarok and so forth. Not the first two, but when they made him into a comedic relief character and really leaned into his ignorance of like mortal ways and stuff more often, I like that Thor a lot. Hit buddies with your 21st one today, Kimmy? Holy. I still don't have my first one because I stink at Pokemon Go. Gosh, I'm just a casual. Spider-Man definitely has the best collection of villains. He really does. Tom Holland is a great Spider-Man. Yes, I love him too. Andrew Garfield was good. Andrew Garfield was a good Spider. Okay, so I saw somebody else post this, and I really agree with it. Peter Parker was Tobey Maguire was a good Peter Parker, but a bad Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield was a bad Peter Parker, but a good Spider-Man. And Tom Holland is like the best of both worlds, in a lot of ways. But I also have like a huge man crush on Andrew Garfield. I think he's great. So hard for me to weigh in on that one without being biased. Each Spider-Verse has its own merit. Yeah, I would agree. That looks all right. Okay. You hate the MA in the new Spider-Man movies, but love Zendaya as MJ. Yeah, talk about a reimagining that nobody has a problem with, right? Like such creative license, and we're all just like, no, that was the right choice. Like Zendaya is great. And this is showing my age, but I didn't know that Zendaya was a Disney kid at all, until like pretty recently. Like I knew that she was famous and stuff from other stuff, but I didn't realize that she was a Disney kid. I didn't know. Oh, hey, Wyatt, how many shinies do you end up getting on Community Day? I didn't get to run into you guys any later in the day. I was not free to go get pizza. Ryan Reynolds is a spectacular Deadpool. Nobody else could have done it. You got 10, everyone else got like 20 plus. Hey, man, that's how it goes. 10's a good haul, though. Good for you. Yeah, 10 is a good number for sure. Oh, this backlight, that's right. Whoopsies. Oh, Carlo, get in line behind the rest of us, man. For sure, dude. I can echo that man crush proudly over here. That's right. Zach, didn't he also like leak that initial footage? Wasn't that the rumor that he did it? So that people are like, what? Make this movie. And they're like, fine. That's the rumor. I believe it. I believe it. That looks good. All right, so let's take a look at this tail part one more time. Do we want to also, this leg is too stinking chubbers, I think. That looks better. All right. So do we want to do the tail coming out? Because the tail... Try it and see if I like it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Some wisdom right there. Why not? It's not like I can't just erase it, huh? Nah. I'm not a fan either. I kind of like just leaving it as the ball, to be super honest. Although I think it was worth a try. So anyway, let's take away from the other layers just to do so. Okay, this is the inked Lucantler. He desperately needs some color, but today is not that day. I'm already 9 minutes over what I initially said I was going to, and we only did one. Centaur fusions for y'all. That's it takes a hot minute. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here and say thank you very much for stopping by this stream again. And I'm sorry that it kind of last week didn't happen. Life got in the way, and if life continues to get in the way, that'll happen. But I'm gonna try to do my best to commit to these Monday nights. Now, I need to find somebody for us to raid right quick before that. Hey, absolutely. If it's what you guys want, I'm a little bit uncomfortable doing centaur fusions, but we're getting better. I think we're getting a lot better as time goes on. So King is playing Pogo. Trainer Tips is playing Pogo. Alfindial is playing Pogo. I'm gonna take y'all to Alfindial's stream and spread the love around because King and Trainer Tips have quite a few. Let's boost up Alfindial. He's a good dude. Good dude. All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Again, here, let me actually see my keyboard. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. And if you don't know, on Thursday nights, Kyle and I stream together, same time, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, right here on this channel. And Mondays, we do these, our streams. So we're rating the boy. Okay. It's been a pleasure. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.